We're diving into the wild frontier with Red Dead Redemption to give you a full look at its graphics, gameplay mechanics, story, and the captivating world it builds. By the end, you'll know if this journey into the Old West is worth your time in 2024. First up, let's talk about visuals and sound design, two areas that were already a cut above when Red Dead Redemption launched back in 2010. For 2024, while the original graphics might feel dated compared to current-gen titles, they still capture the Old West's rugged landscapes and gritty towns beautifully. From the amber sunrises over the plains to the dust-filled sunsets, the visual style holds a timeless quality. And now, with updated versions and modern remasters, it's more visually impressive than ever. When you dive into Red Dead Redemption, the soundtrack draws you into the world with a mix of calm acoustic guitar, sweeping orchestral pieces, and ambient soundscapes that adapt to the situations you find yourself in. Whether you're on horseback, guns drawn in the middle of a standoff, or silently hunting in the forest, the music keeps you immersed. Audio effects like gunshots and environmental sounds, from bustling saloons to rustling leaves, help flesh out a world that sounds as authentic as it looks. Moving on to gameplay mechanics, Red Dead Redemption offers a solid foundation. Though it's a bit simpler than what players might expect from today's RPG-heavy games, the controls feel responsive, with shooting, horseback riding, and other actions feeling fluid and purposeful. Gunplay is clean and punchy, thanks to the game's signature Deadeye mechanic that lets you slow down time, marking targets with pinpoint accuracy. It's a system that gives combat a smooth, cinematic quality without being overly complicated. Then there's the honor system. Your actions, good or bad, affect how NPCs react to you. Are you the outlaw who robs every traveler, or the reluctant hero helping those in need? This mechanic encourages you to make decisions that shape the kind of gunslinger you want to be, giving you a personalized experience based on your choices. If there's a drawback, it's in the game's occasional pacing issues. Some tasks can feel repetitive, especially in side missions, but for those who love soaking in the atmosphere and becoming part of this world, even these slower moments have a charm that modern games often struggle to capture. Now, let's talk story. Red Dead Redemption tells a tale that's as gripping today as it was in 2010. You step into the boots of John Marston, a former outlaw forced by government agents to hunt down his old gang members to secure freedom for his family. It's a compelling storyline that hits hard, filled with themes of redemption, loyalty, and survival in a world that's losing its wildness. John Marston is a complex character, and throughout the game, you'll get to see his struggles, not just with his past, but with the changing world around him. The depth of character development in Red Dead Redemption is something that's still rare in games today, where protagonists are often limited to shallow personalities or stereotypical arcs. Marston's interactions with the people he encounters, from lawmen to outlaws, give him depth and complexity, making you genuinely care about his journey. The writing also benefits from a tight script that avoids filler. Every character, whether friend or foe, has a unique backstory that adds layers to the narrative. The main story missions keep the plot moving forward while uncovering pieces of Marston's past, his regrets, and his hopes. Each encounter builds toward a powerful ending that leaves an impact, even if you're revisiting it over a decade later. What makes Red Dead Redemption truly stand out, though, is its world. The game's setting is a love letter to the American frontier, blending natural landscapes with gritty, dusty towns full of interesting NPCs. Unlike many open-world games, Red Dead Redemption isn't filled with distractions that take away from the immersion. Instead, every town, campsite, and landscape feels like it belongs in this world. Random events, like ambushes by bandits or chance encounters with stranded travelers, add life to the vast landscape, and the dynamic weather system further enhances immersion. You can be caught in a downpour as you ride through a valley, only to see the clouds part as the sun dips behind the mountains. These environmental details make exploration feel rewarding, not because of items or power-ups, but because of the atmosphere. The wildlife adds another layer to this world. Bears, coyotes, and deer roam the forests and plains, and interacting with the animals is not just an aesthetic touch, but a functional part of gameplay. Hunting animals isn't merely a side activity. It's a way to earn money, craft supplies, and feel like a true part of the frontier. In 2024, Red Dead Redemption is absolutely worth playing. Its visuals, though aged, beautifully capture the rugged essence of the Old West, and the soundtrack keeps you immersed every step of the way. The gameplay remains solid, with satisfying gunplay and a rewarding honor system that lets you shape your own path. Above all, the story of John Marston's redemption and the rich world of the American frontier still captivate, reminding you why this game is a classic. For both newcomers and returning fans, Red Dead Redemption offers an unforgettable journey that stands the test of time. If you want to check out our review of Red Dead Redemption 2, just click the link right here. Dive in to see if this classic is still worth playing today. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next adventure into the world of gaming.